Previously on Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
You're creepy. You look creepy now.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman.
Don't trust you.
Give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay.
I would kill him.
Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
What's up?
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you, so sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is
I
for
really
patients.
don't trust you.
Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Elevator. Okay. Weird.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed.
Okay.
Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained.
Gas sneeze. Painful sneeze. Can't go in there. But I did see a thermos. Did I not see a thermos? Oh, it's in there. Okay, whatever. Stopping. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. In the memory of a dear friend and a poet. Okay. You can't keep... You walk so slow.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising,
Oh,
considering
it's
your
cool.
profession.
The lighting is... It
Imagination
feels like the
is
lighting
what
is
you work with.
gradually
After
changing.
all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying?
Oh, we're going in
Or
there?
because
Cool.
you don't want to admit that you're not well. It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff.
You okay, buddy?
only.
Scary,
You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature.
Plus
It's
guns.
wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
You killed a mountain lion and you're proud?
I got you. Got you good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused.
Why the
enough
fuck?
as it is.
Why the fuck is he
You'd like me to
referencing
go away so you won't be scared.
stuff?
But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Ew.
What? Why does he know anything about me? I feel like that's what that suggests.
I'll get him now.
you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
What? Are you just another person trying to get control again? Not gonna read that.
My rheumatism's killing
Night
me.
Springs.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Huh. Don't like you.
No, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short. For now, Alan, the power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're alright, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's gotta go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
What is that?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything.
I think he
Crazy or
is, yeah.
not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. God's got me looking after Wade.
Something's wrong.
Holler if you get to
I'm not myself.
I'll do that.
It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Gross.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true. Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay, great. That's great. Great stuff.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Who's talking? Who's talking, though? Let's try writing.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Oh no, that's bad. You really shouldn't have a hammer.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so
Sinclair
weak
looked bad.
now.
What the hell?
Love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Sure.
It's my storm. I'm taking it.
I should be able to open that now, maybe?
We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Nope, okay.
Hammer's way will have it say, rise up in their name. We were all around
Pick up manuscript. Oh, I didn't see that.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. "Hey, Hartman, where's Al?" Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Okay, let's try to go to the office. Is this the office? You have a lot of artwork.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
What do you...
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with...
What? But she's not a
I couldn't
patient.
breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. Parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no.
Weird.
Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Okay, so this isn't Hartman's office?
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Barry?
I represent a celebrity.
Barry?
Ow, about time.
Barry, man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There's the gun.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Shoot. Is there a light somewhere? That was a weird smile.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Not through there. Okay. Obviously. Okay. No. Open the lock. Wake. I need that generator. I think. I need to turn that shit on. Oh. Guess I'm hoping that'll do the trick for most of these things. I didn't even know they were there. That wasn't all of them. Do I need to start it again? There shouldn't be that much left, right? I do not have a flashlight though. The fuck? Nope, keep running. Light. No light. That's all I get? A flare? Come on, dude.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
No, I can't listen to Night Springs right now. No. Is that gonna break the door? You have a revolver, that's nice. Come at me, fucker! Oh! Run! Can't go that way? I could definitely not go that way. I need to get the ball back. Okay. Let's leave.
Ow! I'm here!
I need that flashlight. What?
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Okay.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Where's the hedge maze? Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. Fuck. Why do things keep hitting me? Stop it. I don't see the hedge maze though. Is that what you mean? Yeah, the house does look bad, I know that. Yay, a hedge maze. Love it. Oh. First dead end. Which evil guys? Don't trust the meal. Okay. That's enough.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-side stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Okay. What? Am I not? It's not the way back? Okay, reload.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Man. I guess Hartman was a scumbag after all, huh? Good thing we punched him. Okay.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Love that.
You get 3 pills in the evening.
Is that a meal? Apartment? Motherfucker. What do you want, you fucking assholes? Jesus. That was rough. Flare gun. Flare gun. Good. Good flare gun. Flare gun good. Huh? Can't go anywhere there. Shotgun.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Gross. Don't. Oh man. These girls are a pain in the ass. I did not see you. Are there more? I don't think so. Ooh! Pretty intense. Good.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
The world exploded. What does that mean? In this context. Hiding in the trees, right? No, they were. Just taking a long way around, I guess. Nothing here. Nice. Bunch of stuff. Stuff I can use. Ooh, there's Barry. It's kind of creepy though.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan.
Tom?
Hartman
Thomas
whispered with a
Zane?
smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Whoa! Haha! Whoa! Weird. Weird. Barry!
Wow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
You gotta do it, Barry.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
You gotta do it, Barry. Dude,
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
you're getting way too close.
It's gotta be. I found it! I found it! Ah, no, it's Wake.
Gotta move. No, gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move.
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
I don't see them. I don't actually see them. Fuck! You were there? Didn't even see you. Stop it. I didn't know you were there at all. It's open. Okay.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Sure. The audio mix is so weird.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal
Look at the
with
road.
crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true.
Okay.
But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe
Oh,
you.
I see.
Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry.
Yeah.
I just
Could
need
you
to
not see
find
the
it.
rocks?
Look out!
Yeah, you're fucked. Oh, Barry makes it.
God damn it, Al, talk to me.
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Great.
Barry was nowhere
Not
to
even
be
the
seen.
flashlight?
Barry! Barry! Oh, man, you're okay!
Yeah, I am
Jeez,
okay.
It's good to hear your voice.
Are you?
I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. What a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget
Nobody
that.
cares about the cutout.
Okay?
Why are you obsessed
I
with the
hit
cutout?
some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here. Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry. Yeah. Barry, are you all right? I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City. Out to the farm now. I'll be waiting.
Sure.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Get to the farm. Sure.
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now
Oh,
he's a
can't go
Rambo.
anywhere.
This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh. Can I get some stuff, maybe? I don't know what's happening here, buddy. I just want this page.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Okay. Hope that light isn't gonna go up. Of course it is. No, if people start showing up, I'm fucked. Can I go there? There's a thermos. Fuck. Why can you hit me? This is very stressful if I don't have any weapons or a flashlight or anything like that.